How's it going, everyone? This is the closing trade alert for ARKK. I opened the original position here on the 1st of July, and I sold the 109 145 strangle for $3.52 credit. And then today I bought it back to close the trade for $1.74 debit. And that puts me right around the 50% of my max profit. Let's head over to the chart to see how the trade played out. All right, so here's the chart for ARKK. This orange box was the trade target area, and I opened the trade here back on July 1st, and we had until the 20th of August for this trade to play out, in theory, even though I would roll way before it got close to expiration. But in theory, that was the timeline we had. And here on the 1st, I sold the 109 145 strangle, and I just needed the price action to stay in between those two strikes, and I eventually get paid. And right off the bat here, it sold off against it, towards the put side. But then here in the last 3 days, it really shot back towards the middle, which is exactly what I want as a strangle. And basically after about 2 weeks, it sold off down to here. And with these 3 up days in a row right here, those 3 up days essentially gained back all of my profit. I think I was right around, break even, maybe had a small profit here. But with these 3 bigger up days in a row, that took me right to the 50% of my max profit, which is approximately what I'm shooting for every time. And I got paid. Simple as that. This is basically a textbook strangle example, and in a lot of ways, these easy winners, there's not much to learn from because you didn't really have to worry about anything. Like I said, down here, it was right around break even. Had it gone lower, then we would have started to be concerned about maybe rolling it out or just closing the trade for a loss. But that didn't happen. And that's the beauty with this system, is that when you set yourself up for success, this trade had, I don't remember exactly, but probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 75% probability of profit. And that's if you held it all the way to the end, which I never do. So when you're shooting for 50% of the max profit, all of a sudden that jumps up to like in the 80 percentile somewhere. 80% of the time, the trades are going to work out no sweat, just like this, and you get paid. That's why this system's great. All right, so if we look at the grand total rundown here, the duration of trade was 20 days, and that's, pretty average. Somewhere between probably, 17 to 21 days is pretty average. So that's right there. The percent of max profit is 50.6, which is great. Return on capital, which is 13.9%. That is also pretty great. Anything above 10% return on capital, I consider good personally. And so, pushing 14%, that's pretty awesome in my book. After 20 days, I did nothing. I just sat here and time decay kicked in and I got paid. And the profit per contract was $178 for 20 days. All of that is great. And again, this is basically textbook strangle and why I love trading this system so much. All right, I think that covers everything. This is pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.